Hi, it's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. Today's battle's on the Overlord map and we've got Lionballs from VD Clan in the tier 8 German heavy premium, the Löwe. It's going to be a bit of an unusual battle because he is going to the beach. Now we're always told don't go to the beach if you want to win the game, but we'll see how this is going to work out. There's quite a few heavies going down there, so let's see what they encounter and whether they can basically overpower the enemy. That does help, as you might see there is a tank staying on the top, which can be useful because they can shoot down onto the tanks on the below, but that, of course the enemy come around that area as well, so it's not necessarily a safe place to be. Alright, so he's got an IS-3 in front of him. And there's an ML1, well the ML1 staying on top, I think the ONE coming up to back them up. And a few TDs as well, staying perhaps probably a bit too far back. Alright, now they found a Carnarvon Action X. I forgot to mention this is a tier 7, tier 8 game, so they are top tier in this game. And bounces one round, but he takes a hit from the Borsig, which a bit unfortunate. But now there's T29 down the bottom, which is a tier 7. Pretty good at tier 7, but it may not be a match for the rounds in the Löwe. And he finds the side of the target 2 and goes nicely through it. Leaves him on 554, so 2 more shots and that target 2 is gone. And there he goes, another one. Target 2 still hadn't straightened out. And he gets taken out by the IS-3. There's a star tank destroyed just the top of it. Can he feather that one in? No, unfortunately, that doesn't go there. But he's got to be a bit mindful, both of the Borsig and the star at the back. And are his TDs coming up to support this question? Well, if the ONE's caught up. And he's managed to put another round into the Carnarvon Action X and bounced the incoming round as well. So Carnarvon not having a great time with this. He wants to keep trading like that, and I'm sure Lionballs is happy to do that. And there he goes, snaps another one in without even taking one in the back. That ONE's taken a bit of punishment, however, probably from the Star and the Waffenträger, and he's managed to get a shot into the Star itself. When I say Waffenträger, I did mean the Borsig, so Star pointing his gun up for no good reason. Not really sure what's going on there, but he's certainly on 72 health. So he's not going to be so happy to come out and face the tanks, and Carnarvon's going to keep them lit. You can see the guard up the top is trying to shoot down, so they've got to be mindful of that as well. The guard taking a bit of punishment, and if he pokes out, Lionballs has got enough gun elevation to deal with it. And there's the Star pokes out a bit too far and pays the price for that. Sent back to the garage. So how's this game going? Well, there are 3 tanks in front, but they're a shocking 4,000 hit points in front. So, or in fact, yeah, just over 4,000. So, the enemy having lost quite a bit. And if you're looking at the mini-map, yeah, they're not even really doing well on top. So perhaps this is not necessarily a bad strategy for this particular battle with these particular teams, but I wouldn't call it a winning strat for the map in general. There's quite a few tanks down below here. Panther pushes around a bit too far and pays the price. Lionballs coming up now, you can deal with this T29. Bounces the first round from the Type 29, he won't be happy, and he'll pick another target here. Does take another hit from the Borsig, but goes through the Bisonte. And he repairs straight away because, as you're probably aware, some of these German tanks, heavy tanks, have got their transmission in the front, which is considered part of the engine, so if you get damaged there, the module for the transmission is below. Now snaps towards the Bisonte, but unfortunately didn't seem to quite connect. But he'll get him again as he's retreating, going backwards slowly. And Lionballs having a pretty good battle here so far. He's lost a fair bit of health, but he's not anywhere near damaged. Bounces another incoming round. He's blocked now more hit points than his own vehicle, so it's pretty handy. He wants to get rid of these Carnarvon and then potentially the Basante. So it goes through the Carnarvon again and blocks the incoming round again. So that's the third time the Carnarvon's tried to shoot him and failed. The Carnarvon's still shooting AP. And the Scorpion desperately trying to get him to pull back, probably so he can get a shot, but that's just the Scorpion being greedy. If Lionballs is doing well here, there's no reason for him to retreat. You know, they'll be saying, fall back so that these guys come around the corner and we can shoot them. Well, yeah, fine. That's good advice if these guys are going to fail if they stay where they are, but if they're succeeding, well, there's no reason why they should come out. Anyway, Ice 3 deals with the Carnarvon, and oh, Basante goes down, destroyed by the Scorpion, so he finally got a shot in, and now we've got an AT7 who's going to find that his cupola is not all that strong. Certainly not going to hold up to the Löwe's round, and even the frontal armour not holding up at this stage, and Lionballs just angling his tank enough here, so he probably dodged the incoming rounds, and he's just farming this AT7 at the moment. There's the Borsig finally has been spotted, and some revenge time now. Full health Borsig. He's taken 2 hits, and Lionballs just where he's not even moving. Maybe he's tracked, but he's certainly not repairing. Does he think he's still invisible? No. Well, it doesn't really matter anymore. He's been sent back to the garage. So that brings up 5k of damage for Lionballs, and there's only one tank left who's way in the other corner on the map, so no one's likely to do that. But yeah, looks like we've had a winning strategy. Everyone came down to the beach, so it must have been a nice, pleasant, sunny day. And as a result, the choice made today to play the beach was the winning choice. But now, in fact, there's a TD up there, and what is it? It's an ELC, even 90, trying to probably circle the TD that's up there, which we can't quite see on the mini-map which one that is. Possibly SU-130 PM. It's got a turret, but it's really a fast thing, but they're not changing there. It's still there in the corner. Maybe the ELC is tucked away somewhere. Not seeing a lot of movement there, but we might just oh no, just skip forward. We'll just see if Lionballs can even get to the top of the hill before they die. Oh, SU-130 PM's lost a bit of health now. So we can see from the circles on the mini-map. And now some TDs and tanks arriving to help, so I'm not sure that ELC will last much longer. And possibly even going for the ram, who knows? Here we are trying to get information out of the mini-map. Who would think? There you go, the Challenger gets rid of the ELC, and that is the end of the game. Well, it's another great game for Lionballs in the Löwe. He's on a bit of a roll at the moment. He's getting multiple aces in it. We'll have another battle similar to this in coming up. So 5.1k of damage gives him the high caliber reward. 2 kills only, but that's not an issue. And the steel wall for blocking in the end, 3.1k of damage. And of course the Ace Tanker Mastery badge. What base did he get? 1464, so decent EXP. There was a bit of spotting for him, so he didn't pick up perhaps as much EXP he could if he was spotting for himself, but it certainly helped to win to have some of those targets spotted, such as the Borsig. T29, who must have been on the top, I think, or we didn't see much of him, did nearly 2.4, so well played to him. And the SU-130 PM, who was taking on that ELC at the end, did 2k, but in terms of the standouts, they're probably the best ones there, plus the Super Pershing. And on the enemy team, the ELC 90, who just stuck around to the end, came out on the top, but didn't really get a lot of experience. The Borsig did nearly 4k, so well played to him. He certainly had a few free shots there from those, the aggressive targets coming around the corner, but couldn't overwhelm the enemy. Anyway, what did it cost him? 22 shots, 18 of those hit and 17 penetrated. He did use premium ammunition pretty much exclusively, but had pretty low repair costs and ended up making a decent profit of 99k. So another great battle there from Lionballs. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would like you to consider that. We'll have more great content to follow, and thanks for watching.